Is your partner not on the same spiritual journey as you? Believe me, I hear you, and I understand, and I also know how we can bridge this gap together. It's not uncommon to find ourselves at different stages of spiritual awareness compared to our partners. Yes, it can feel isolating, maybe even a bit frustrating at times. It's like you're the one seeing things in a new light. I get it. You're experiencing profound changes, and you just wish that they could see and feel it too. Tell you what, let's talk about communication first, shall we? When you are going through spiritual changes, the way you view the world shifts. You might start questioning the normal things about everyday decisions and even bigger life choices that you both face. And now when you try to express these new feelings and new thoughts, it might come off as foreign, unsettling to your partner, and a little bit scary. You're talking in a whole new language, saying things that you've never said before. Everyone around you has the potential of perceiving this new shift as a little scary. That's normal. So have awareness that you are being completely different now because you feel completely different. Speaking from my own experience, I was in a relationship and we went to a lot of retreats together, separately, focusing on men's work, focusing on women's work. We went through extensive training in communication and conflict resolution. Yes, it was really great to learn what to say, what not to say, so that we could be safe for each other and how to show up and hold space for each other. But I found that these skills weren't always reciprocated when we really needed them. My partner at the time seemed to revert to more familiar grounds, heavily influenced by external opinions, rather than mutual understanding that we had been cultivating. When push came to shove, the temptation to fall back to old behaviors was just too strong. And where at first, the things that made me different was what she was attracted to, and my spiritual insights and ways of seeing and operating the world was what she was attracted to. She wanted that because she wasn't willing to make the switch herself in her own way. This really highlighted how deep the spiritual misalignments can run. So focusing on conditional ways of speaking didn't help us in our relationship. I was heading one direction, she was heading another. This was just another reminder that I can learn all the correct words. We can learn to do what's considered correct, but eventually if we don't look at the spiritual side of things, the truth behind the veil, we're going to run out of options. And this brings to mind something that Wayne Dyer said. When you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. Now this reminds us that perhaps the solution isn't just trying the same tactics over and over with more demanding effort, but instead shifting our perspective on the situation, turning the other cheek, as it would be. Maybe it's not about making them see everything my way, but understanding that each of us, our journeys might require different approaches at different times. During this transition, please consider finding anything that can be a shared experience. It will probably be a new shared experience, but this is the kind of flexibility that we want to resort to, more flow-based ideas of how y'all can connect in a different way versus trying to make something old work new again. Consider the matter of our shared experiences. Spirituality deeply affects what activities you find meaningful. Maybe you're drawn more to nature. Maybe you're drawn more to meditation and retreats, or spiritual workshops, or books, while your partner might prefer more conventional ways of spending time. This divergence can lead to feelings of loneliness or separation as you struggle to find common ground. To that point, let me share with you a transformative journey that one of my clients just went through. Now, she's been sober for over a year, healthier than ever before, and was making incredible strides on her spiritual path. But as she has changed, her partner's reaction was one of anger and resistance. After discussing a few ideas on how she can integrate her newfound spirituality in ways that he is interested in and give him opportunities to come along in his own way, and with continuous effort and patience, they began to find a new way to connect, focusing on their shared values, again, rather than their differences. This has led to a renewed sense of their partnership and mutual respect that both their friends, family, church can all see. She is continuing on her path that she has found that works for her, and she is supporting her partner in a loving, compassionate way so that he can find his own path, bringing harmony back into the home. She is honoring herself and honoring him in his journey. Now let's look at a straightforward 3-step practice that you can apply in your relationship to help navigate these spiritual differences. Number 1, open dialogue. Start by fostering an environment of open dialogue. Encourage honest, non-judgmental conversations about your spiritual beliefs and experiences. Make it a routine to share what each of you finds meaningful or transformative about your spiritual journeys. This doesn't have to lead to a mutual agreement and adoption of each other's beliefs, but the act of sharing builds understanding and respect. I can tell you from my own experience, I have been introduced to many things by my partners over the years that I didn't have any interest in, and I didn't do it, not even once or twice. But later on, I did try them out. I've adopted some of them, and some of them have just helped me come to a deep understanding to what I already do practice and believe. Give your relationship an opportunity to help you both experience new things and grow together, versus making sure that your partner has to identify and agree with your newfound idea. That would push away anybody, and it's not fair to hold that condition over somebody else. Number 2, joint experiences. Try to engage in new spiritual activities together. It could be as simple as attending one workshop, trying one meditation session together. How about even reading the same book about spirituality and then discussing it? The key here is to explore these experiences as a team, which helps you create shared moments of connection together, again, like you did before. Even if your spiritual beliefs aren't perfectly aligned, relish the opportunity to go deeper into your faith and belief by sharing activities with your partner. Take them on the ones that you just tried out. Encourage them to find something to invite you to try. It's only fair, isn't it? Who knows, you might something you've really been looking for. Maybe now you're ready to hear it or see it. Number 3, implement a reflective practice, such as meditation or journaling. This is, again, something you can both do together or individually. This practice should focus on developing empathy, compassion, and allowing each other to see each other's spiritual journey through a lens of love and understanding. And over time, this will deepen the emotional and spiritual bond between the two of you, fostering a stronger, more harmonious relationship. And then reflecting on these experiences, I invite you to consider, in what ways can you invite your partner into your spiritual journey without expectations, but with openness and curiosity? Have fun. How can you both find common values that resonate deeply with your different paths? If you are looking for more guidance, I recommend checking out resources like spiritual group meetups. They're all over the country. These can offer tools like community support as you navigate this aspect of your relationship. It's really about understanding and having patience, isn't it? Remembering where we once were can sometimes make it easier to connect and communicate. This perspective is crucial, not just for maintaining peace, but for fostering a genuine spiritual connection. And if you're ready to take the first step in applying more spiritual practices in your relationship, join us at relationshiprescuebootcamp.com for a free 5-day journey designed to move you forward in alignment. And don't stop there. Join the private community at Miracle Manifesting Academy. Dive into courses like Mastering Self-Talk and connect in our live weekly sessions. This is a chance for you to take responsibility and manifest your best life.